Assume you are a Muslim who sincerely wants to follow the right path. You pray, you fast, and you try to learn about your religion. But when it comes to Shab-e-Barat, you hear different opinions. Some say it's a night of mercy and forgiveness, while others call it bid'ah, innovation. Now you're confused. Should you pray on this night or not? Should you fast the next day? Should you distribute sweets or avoid all celebrations? And most importantly, why has this night, which should bring us closer to Allah, become a topic of division and debate? The simple answer is that we need to separate religious teachings from cultural practices and understand what the Prophet actually did. But what exactly is the right way to observe this night? What should we do and what should we avoid? This video will give you the answers to all these questions. But before we get into that, let's first clear one of the biggest confusions. What is the difference between Shaban and Shab-e-Barat?
What is Shaban, and why is this night important? Shaban is the 8th month of the Islamic calendar, leading up to Ramadan. The 15th night, Shabebarat, is known as the Night of Records, the night of forgiveness. On this night, the Prophet prayed for the deceased in the graveyard of Medina. He encouraged worship and fasting, yet there's no command to celebrate with fireworks, sweets, or rigid customs. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Does observing this night mean we're following Sunnah or indulging in innovation? Here's the reality. Islam isn't about extremes. We're not here to turn worship into a festival, nor are we here to police each other's faith. The focus should be simple: earn Allah's mercy, not debate His commands. Think about it. If someone spends the night in prayer and fasting, is that wrong? If another person quietly reflects, seeking forgiveness, should they be condemned? Or worse, should we let arguments steal this sacred time? At this point, you might be wondering, wait, so should I pray, fast, or just sit and do nothing?
When we were young, our elders told us the benefits of the night of Shaban, like pray additional prayer, fast on that day, late night prayer. The real teaching of the Prophet is that whoever spends generously on their family's food and provisions on this night, their sustenance remains blessed throughout the year. And if so much food is prepared at home, then sharing some of it with the needy and the poor for the sake of Allah should not be a matter of concern. According to this book, the Messenger of Allah, our beloved Prophet, said to Aisha, radiyallahu anha, "Do you know what happens on this night?" The Prophet then explained that on this night, the birth and death of every person who will be born and who will die in the coming year are recorded. Also, the sustenance that every creation will receive throughout the year is written down. Allah Ta'ala descends to the lowest heaven as soon as the sun sets and proclaims, "Is there any righteous servant who seeks forgiveness so that I may forgive them? Is there anyone asking for sustenance so that I may grant it? Is there anyone afflicted by hardship who prays to me so that I may remove their distress?" Allah continues to proclaim this until the morning. Therefore, people should engage in worship on this night, seek forgiveness for their sins, and on the 15th of Shaban, they should observe fasting and pray for Allah's mercy and forgiveness. As we discuss the significance of the 15th of Shaban, it's important to reflect on what this night truly represents. The core question here is, why has this blessed night been turned into an issue? The practice of observing the 15th of Shaban is to seek forgiveness. It's a time to ask for mercy from Allah for the year ahead. But today, the sacred time turning into a point of contention, we should ask ourselves, shouldn't this a night that is meant to unite us, to bring us closer to our Creator, be used to promote peace, understanding, and compassion? The truth is that the way we observe Shaban can vary. The essence of Shaban, and every religious observance, should be about peace, not about judging or condemning others based on their practices. Now, what does the 15th of Shaban mean for us today? This is the message we need to carry forward. In the past, after watching speeches of various muftis and maullanas who emphasized that we should not celebrate this night, my goal with this video is to help you understand what we actually need to do on this night and throughout the month of Shaban. As we reflect on this, we need to understand, the real purpose of our faith is not to fight but to build a community based on mutual respect, understanding, and peace. So first, understand the point of view muftis and maulana talking about is that I can explain this with a simple example. Just like December is a month, and it has a special night called New Year's Eve, similarly Shaban is a month, and it has a special night called Shabebarat, so basically, don't make it as a festival. Let's focus on what really matters. Strengthening our connection with Allah, seeking forgiveness for our shortcomings, and fostering unity among ourselves. The do's and don'ts. The do's. Fast, pray and seek forgiveness. Do. Spend on your family and help the needy. Use this night to prepare for Ramadan. Don't waste time debating. Don't turn this night into a cultural festival. Don't judge others for how they observe it. As we move forward, let's shift our focus. No more arguments. No more distractions. This night is about one thing: turning back to Allah. So what will you do tonight? Waste time in discussions? Or bow down in prayer and seek His mercy? The choice is yours. May the blessings of the 15th of Shaban bring peace, mercy, and understanding to all of us. Let this night be a reminder that, despite our differences, we are all one in the eyes of Allah. Let's embrace this message of unity and work towards a future where we can live together in harmony. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below.